Hey YouTube, Speed Freak here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5 Los Santos Tuners. So in this customization video, obviously, gonna be customizing the Honest Remus, the current prize ride for this week. It is currently based off of the 1988 to 1994 Nissan Silvia S13. Or as we call it here in the States, the 240 SX. Yeah. So basically, I'm just going to go through all of its customization features, and then I'm going to transfer it from here all the way to my office garage. Because honestly, with all the cars I'm going to buy out of this update, the 10 slots provided in here aren't going to do it much. Aren't going to do it justice. So yeah, let's get into it. If you do enjoy, leave a like. If you did, subscribe if you are new. Be sure to hit the bell notification. Feel free to follow me on Twitter if you so choose. All of what I just said is optional. And I hope you enjoy it. So, in terms of what I want this car to look like, I've already taken a look at the customization of this car as well as the other three you've just seen. And I've already kind of have an idea of what I want to do with them. In terms of this one, I actually want to take inspiration from my dad for, while this isn't really based off of his car, I want to try to get as close as I could. You see, when I was about 3-4 years old, he had a 1990 Acura Legend Coupe. It was white. I can't remember if it had a two-tone or not, so I'm going to try to replicate that on the S13. So first things first, we're putting all the performance upgrades on the car beforehand. And yes, I'm putting in a tuner. This car normally has a naturally aspirated inline 4, but I'm gonna put a tuner in this thing. And out of all the Silvias, the S13s, 14s, and 15s, this one is my favorite. Largely due to Gran Turismo in the simulation mode. Whenever I would make a new game with that, it would always be a 50-50 chance between one of the Silvias used or one of the Mark III Supras that I would always get. As far as suspension, I think I'm going to keep it here. Sports transmission. I'm gonna put a sports transmission and a turbo, cause this thing's not really all that fast, but it's decent. According to Bruffy, it's decent. It's kind of forgettable. So if you want to know how that car performs, just head on over to his channel, because he did currently all the tuner cars in terms of lap time and top speed. So keep in mind, we still have 10 cars to go, so anything can change. So yeah, now that we've gotten all that done, let's get into the actual customization. First things first is I'm gonna remove the trim. Got the racing brakes, front bumpers. You can pretty much turn this thing into a drift missile by you can remove both the front and the rear bumpers. Here's what I decided on. I'm gonna go with the sport bumper all around. And for the exhaust, I like the twin exhaust options, but to be honest, I think I'm gonna go with the chrome tips. But I'm gonna let you guys see the rest of these right here. As well as those, they also have Shakatan exhaust, and these are just absolutely crazy. They're more or less used for show cars, like Bozozoku or something. Yeah. So as you can see. Yeah, these are just crazy. But I've liked building cars in terms of performance the way I would build them. So, so I am going to put on the chrome tipped exhaust here. As for the fenders, you can actually put on a subtle wide body. Albeit it's very subtle. They're bolt-on wide fenders. As you can see, they barely pop out, and you can do this to both the front and the rear fenders. See, So with that being said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to put on just a single front because I don't feel like I'd be messing up the lines if I did that. The grill, you can delete it. You can have it where it's cut out. You can have it split, carbon. You can have it in primary color, the carbon fiber, or you can have the emissive grill. I have no idea what this is, but to me it looks good, so I'm just gonna go with it. Headlight covers. You can have different color combos. You got red, green, blue, yellow, and iridescent. I'm more or less gonna keep it stock for now. Oh, and before I do, I'm gonna go any further. Let me take off the livery. Right now, it's got the Jackal Motorsport. Currently, to get the prize ride, which is currently in its form right now, simple. It enters 3 street races in a row in 3 days and win or come in the top podium. You can do as many street races as you wish, but as long as you come in the top 3 in one, you're good. But you have to do it in 3 consecutive real life days in a row, and it's actually pretty easy. So what I'm gonna do is just take the livery off, but I'm gonna go through all of them. So what I'm gonna do is go to the honest livery, which is actually what I'm gonna put on right now. We got twin white racing stripes. We have the premier stripe. You have a black shopping list and a white shopping list on the doors. You have black performance branding. You have this in white. You have red lightning. You have the Jackal Motorsport, like I said, the prize car, which is wrapped in this. You have Princess Robot Bubblegum Itasha. You have this in blue, which is currently locked. You have the Honest Tech, which is currently locked. You have the Atomic Motorsport. Another shiny Wasabi Kitty Princess Robot Itasha. And you got Fukaru Motorsport. And that's all of the liveries. So, where was I? Oh yeah, the hood. You can actually take this thing off. See the inline 4. Man. Speaking of which, I gotta go back and change the engine. You can sticker bomb it. You can put on a carbon hood, which is what I'm gonna do. You have bolt-on vents. You have one with 2 vents. You have a performance hood. No, since I'm going over the whole performance look, I'm going to sort of street / performance look. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it the way it is. You have a transparent hood in primary and secondary to where you can just barely see the engine. And yeah, speaking of, where's the engine? Okay, air filters. You have throttle bodies, foam filters, individual cone filters, and pod filters. And I think I'm gonna go with secondary color and individual throttle bodies for now. Engine block, I'm gonna polish it to match. Same with the valve covers, same with the cam covers. Or do I wanna or do I want the black exposed pulleys? Like I said, you got different Verner pulleys, veneer pulleys, however it's pronounced. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the polished strut brace. And you got intercool, and you also have intercoolers. So you have a standard one, you have intercooler fans, water sprayer, monster intercooler, and this one. But due to the performance the bumper I have on, you can just barely see it. So I'm not really gonna mess with that right now. Do the grill, right, livery, plate. Okay, respray. I was thinking about going with a classic frost white for the top, and I was thinking maybe a classic gray for the bottom. Now the classic gray is silver for the bottom. Let's see, stone silver. White, yeah, white and dark steel. Yeah, this will do. Now the secondary only applies to the bottom half, the spoiler, the rear spoiler, and the brake calipers. The trim color is basically inside, like the seats and the door interiors. I'm gonna keep it for now. Wait. That's dark steel. Might as well get it to match the trim. Trim accents. These is basically just the gauges. And I'm going to leave them stock for now. No, I'm gonna keep it frost white to match the paint job. Roof. You got roof accessories. You have an antenna. You got primary roof fins, and you got roof spoilers. Kind of wish they had a combination of the two, but I'm gonna put on a carbon roof wing to match the hood. And the roof, you got different roof scoops. You got the aero box, which will explain the camera, why it's set up in third person. And you got packing rubber. Skirts. Okay. Street skirt. Yeah. Street skirts. Subtle. You got drift skirts and you got tuner skirts. Sun strips. Not putting any on, but for those of you that want it, here it is. Those of you that want to see who it is. Spoiler. You can actually remove the spoiler. I kind of wish that the stock spoiler was color coded with primary so it'll match, but I'm not really complaining. The spoilers are all part of the secondary paint option. Well, some of them anyway. So keep that in mind. And then you have the rest of these. And this crazy thing. So basically I'm just gonna remove the spoiler on mine. Suspension I'm more or less gonna leave alone. Transmission I've done. Trunk you can have it in carbon fiber or you can put it in sticker bomb. Turbo I've done. Wheels, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kinda don't have a. Right now these are the standard wheels that come on the Remus, very similar to those found on the actual 240. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I want to color what I want. I know they're small. I don't know, I was thinking about going maybe Cosmo and painting them goldish. Yeah. Oh, and then painting them gold. First things first, bulletproof tires. And then wheel gold. And then gold, straw brown. Nah, I'm gonna keep them standard for now and put on a bit of a light smoke. And that's gonna be it as far as the customization goes. One thing you need to know about the auto shop, whenever you're done customizing the car, you have to pretty much drive out manually so it doesn't let you leave immediately. So anyway, here's my quote-unquote Acura Legend inspired S13. So yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. First things first, let's put this thing back. We're in this new home. And I want to know, for those of you that are playing this, I want to know, how are you guys enjoying this? So far, I'm enjoying this, but I kind of wish the ranking system wasn't a bit of a grind. Since the updates come out, I have ranked up to just about rank 21 ever since it's come out. And I just kind of wish it wasn't so grindy and that everything was locked behind the whole rep system where we could just buy everything outright, like the clothes and stuff. Cause there's some that I actually like, but they're really high ranking. So yeah, it's a bit of a grind, and I haven't tried the contracts yet. I will solo. I've been watching guides from GTA Man, whom I think you should definitely check out later. Whom you really should check out, because I get a lot of my information from him, as well as the professional. So yeah, anyway, that's enough out of me. See you in the next one. See you in the next one. We do the next car, the Honest Euros, the green car that you just saw. Anyway, I'm Speed Freak 2010, signing out. Y'all take care.